Well, it's a lovely day today, very rare here. I think we've got 3 days of this and we're on the last day. Rain tomorrow, but anyway, here's the Honda CB450 K5 that I've restored. To be fair, when I bought it, it wasn't that bad. Didn't run properly, wouldn't tick over, but yeah, it's running well now. Spent quite a bit of money on it and it looks the part. Something from the early 70s, easily recognisable as a Honda, and it's a twin, double overhead cam. I love this engine, double overhead cams, never had one before, always been two strokes mainly, but really like this one. So what have I done to this bike? Well, we'll start at the front. This wheel, as the rear, has been restored, stainless steel butted spokes. I kept the original rims to keep it authentic. The mudguard is original, it's seen better days, a little bit of patina, but it's good. The front is quite tidy. The suspension has been all been rebuilt. The clocks I've re-sprayed. I've replaced the cables, the grips. You can see the handlebar instruments have been painted. What else can I say? Or the steering bearings. They were rather dry when I took it to pieces, and everything was fine. Just needed re-lubricating. The tank is in good condition. I've not touched that. The engine, well, I bought it because, from what I was led to believe, it had been looked after, and I believe the guy that sold me the bike, when he said it had been looked after, everything pointed to it being that way. The oil was nice and clean, although I have changed it to be on the safe side, but it wouldn't tick over and it wouldn't run properly. I think the main cause was the air filters. They'd perished inside behind this panel, so I had to rebuild those. The frame I've repainted with PJ1 epoxy paint, all done by hand. Painted it with the engine still in the frame. I've recovered the seat and also padded it. I've replaced the shockers for aftermarket ones just to give a better ride, really. The exhausts have been replaced at some time in the past. The chain guard I've repainted that. The sprockets were in good condition, which gave me another inclination that the bike had been looked after. But I've put a new chain on, and there again, the rear wheel has been rebuilt with stainless steel butted spokes, new tubes. Oh, and obviously the road rider tyres. They should help improve the handling tremendously. The back end, yeah, I've painted that. And underneath the mud guards or fender, I've treated that and painted. Overall, a generally good bike. Got a toolkit, not 100% complete, but not that they're any good anyway, but I've got one hidden away in there. What else can I say? The carbs, I've rebuilt the carbs. They were pretty clean, to be honest. And like I said, the air filter and the carbs, I think that was the problem. Generally, a good bike, a good looking bike. I've only ridden it once, but it's not legal. And it was really good. Really good. So, how does it start? Well, let's just have a go. Let's have a look. Ignition on. Bit of throttle. There we go. It's a Honda. It will tick over all day. All the electrics work properly, the brakes are great. It's not too heavy, this bike, not like some bikes I've had that are just too big and heavy. This one is a good size. Really pleased with it. So there we have it, Honda CB450 K5, 1972. Yeah, it's an import because this bike was never officially imported to the UK. But there's a few of them about. But I'm stick my neck out now and say this is probably one of the best in the UK. It's not concourse. I've not done it for that. I've done all that in the past. But this one would never win any prizes at Stafford. So no matter what condition it was in, it's not the fashionable bike at the moment. So yeah, I'm happy with it. You can probably hear me better now. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's not concourse, but it's good. It's a good bike that should turn a few heads and get a bit of attention. And what more can I say? It's a good all-rounder. I mean, people I've spoken to say it's one of the best bikes to be ridden. It's just a shame that it's not one of those fashionable bikes like the H2s or the CB750s or Z1s. You know, it's maybe its day will come. Anyway, there we are, and goodbye.